folks. This is Sabir Chawala, broker of record for Century 21 Innovative Realty. Today, I want to talk to you about some of the buyer's checklist that you need to have. Buying a home is certainly a very big decision that any Canadians will make during their lifetime. It's a very emotional decision. It's also a big financial decision that any homeowner is going to make. It's one of the biggest major financial decisions you're going to make. So before you make any decision, you need to make sure you do your homework and do it right. So first and foremost is you need to keep in mind that you stay within your budget. I believe that's the most important things because you need to live within your means and you also need to stay within a budget. So you need to get a pre-approval done. A mortgage pre-approval is very important because that'll basically give you an idea what is the maximum you can afford, and you should stay within that budget with whatever payments you need to make and any other obligations that you may have. So getting a mortgage pre-approval is very, very important. That is one of the most critical things that you need to do when starting the process. Second is, once you get that pre-approval and you put an offer through, you want to make sure you put in some conditions. And I'm going to specify two specific conditions: home inspection and the mortgage financing conditions. It's very important. Nowadays, people are going in blindfoldedly and saying, I will waive my conditions. I will waive my financing. I will waive my mortgage conditions of financing and also my inspection. They're not so sure what it takes. But as a realtor and as a professional, I am asking you to make sure you put these two conditions in that. So that way you can make sure there's a peace of mind for you when you put in that offer. And these usually are a 5 days conditions that you need to make sure. Another thing is there's a lot of costs involved when you make the purchase of a home. There's a land transfer tax fees, there's a home inspection fee, appraisal fee, there's a lawyer's fee, there's a number of other fees. So you want to make sure that when you are purchasing the home, you have all these means of calculation above and beyond when you're making that purchase. So these are some of the things you need to make sure that you have the money put aside when you do your final closing, the time you move in. Another thing also you want to make sure is you time it right for when you're going to be leaving from your current rental to your new property, because you don't want to see a lag time in there where you still continue to rent for another month and you have your mortgage that started over there. So these are a few things that I just want to talk to you about, some buyer's checklist. To learn more and get into more details, join me at my first time home buying seminars. That's when I get into further details, help you and put in a process together, what you need to do to get a mortgage approval, what do you need to do in putting an offer. So join me, click on the link below for my next home buying seminar. So that way I can tell you what it takes basically in your home buying process. Till then, have yourself an awesome day, and I am always here for any questions that you have for your home buying process. This is Sabir Chawala with Century 21 Innovative Realty Inc.